rainy morning, everyone. So today is a super Saturday kind of day. That being said, we have 2 blocks today. Each one is 15 minutes long. Pretty much just keep going through it until that time hits. First one, we got 100 high knees, so every time you go up counts as 1 rep, so I would just count one leg till you get 50. We got shoulder bridges with that chair, so again, have that chair easily accessible. Then we've got 20 bicep curls. I got some dumbbells down there. Again, you can always use some soup cans as well. Then we've got 15 push-ups, 10 Russian twists per side. I'm just going to use a dumbbell. Again, any other weight is a perfect one there, or no weight at all. And then we have 5 plank in and outs in that plank position where those knees go to elbows, right back out. That's going to be your first block. When we get to the second block, I'll talk a little bit more about it, as you're going to have a little bit longer time to recover since we are going for 15 minutes straight. So that being said, go ahead, get those weights, get that chair ready. I'm kind of shifting to try and stay a little bit drier today, so if I'm a little off screen, I do apologize, but crew, let's go ahead and get ready. We have 100 high knees to start off these 15 minutes in 3, 2, 1, let's take it up. So again, 1 knee at a time. Again, you can take it to a march, or you can add that little explosion in there. Again, I'm just counting one leg until I get to 50, and that should total 100 high knees. Try and get up towards that belly button. Woo. Give me a nice little spike or two. Looking good. I'm at 40. We got 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. That's 50. So on that chair, we can go into those shoulder bridges. So on this one, make sure that chair is nice and locked out so you don't do anything weird. You're going to have that shoulder on the top end. You're going to try and get those hips as low to the ground as you can. Then from there, drive it up, squeeze the butt cheeks, nice and solid. Control it down and repeat. Again, we got 25 reps here. So focus on that squeeze, relax it down. 6, 7. Now, if you have any back issues, go down on the ground, just give me a regular bridge. Again, focus on that drive up, control down. Here's 11, 12, we go 13, 15, looking good. Couple more to go. 17, 18, you should really feel it back of the legs and that butt. So I don't know if you can see on the camera, but when my feet aren't sliding, I try to have my weight more in those heels to really emphasize that. Here we go, last 2, and last 1. And that is not how you basically get off that chair. That's one way. So we go ahead, grab one of my weights, and now I've got 20 bicep curls. Tuck your hips, core tight, shoulders back, drive it up. Slower on that way down. That's gonna get your bang for your buck for your bang. One of those two. There we go. Power, control. Again, we got 20 reps here, so maybe going with a little bit of a lighter weight will make it a little bit more realistic to get through. So if you have super heavy weights, be cautious. We got 10, 11, here's 12. Looking good. 15, 16, 17. Remember, you shouldn't be swaying with those weights. If you are, they're maybe a little too heavy for you, so squeeze those butt cheeks, widen that stance. We got 20 there, so now we're down to 15 on the push-ups. Again, this can be on toes or on knees. That core is engaged. Get nice and low. Drive it up. Your elbows going at that 45-degree angle. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Ooh, now we're going into that Russian twist, 10 on each side. So for this one, you can grab that weight if you want it. No weight is always an option as well. You're gonna keep on those hips, shoulders down back, core tight. Going right to left is 1. There's 2, so you're getting total 10 on each side, crew. 4, 5, here's 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go for 10 and 10. Love it. So we're getting to that 5 plank in and out for this one. You want to be in that plank position. Those feet are going to come up to your elbows and back out. What that looks like from that plank, knees in, back out. That option, step it in, step it out. Here's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew, that's 1 round in. Crew, let's get back into it. 100 high knees. Again, a little bit longer blocks today. And lots of fun. Just counting one leg until I get to 50. Whew. This nice little heart rate spike. And crew, if you're not experiencing as much rain, hopefully you can do this a little bit more on your deck, not underneath the shelter. In 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, 25 shoulder bridges. Again, gonna make sure my chair is locked into place. Shoulders are gonna go onto that chair, core is tight. Find that range of motion that you can control as you go. Again, if you have any back issues, you should not feel in that low back. Take it down on the ground, just give me a regular bridge. Whew. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Whew, this is getting a fun round. We got 10 more and then we go back into those biceps. 3, 6. Here we go for 7, 8, 9, and 20 bicep curls, crew. Let's go ahead, grab those weights, get right into it. Shoulders back, tugging those hips, drive it up, control it down. Whew. So we're about a third of the way through, time-wise. So hopefully things are starting to wake up on you. Remember, we got 20 of these. Power it up, try and slow it down. I'm also very happy my 5K day ended last month, because this is not whether I want to run in. The last 5. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're at 15 push-ups, knees, toes, wall, whatever variation that you need. Make sure that core stays engaged, get nice and low, power it on up. 2, 6, 7, 8, looking good, crew. 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we're getting back into that Russian twist, 10 on each side. Grabbing that weight if you want one. Again, no weight is an option. Now if you want to try and lift your legs as you go through this, perfect challenge. However, if you're pedaling with those feet, that means you're using more of your hip flexor, less of that core. So try to keep those heels from moving on you. Here we go, last one, each side. Whew. Now we got those 5 plank in and outs. So I'm gonna get wet for this one. Shoulders over wrist, lock out those hips, knees in, right back out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Back into my 100 high knees. Again, counting just one leg. Whew. Who says repetition's not fun? You guys are looking solid. You're past the halfway point now. Keep that drive going, crew. Ooh, this is your little cardio burst. Getting those knees up. We've got just a couple more to go. And 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and get ready for those hip bridges. Again, find that chair, take it on up, control it on down. Whew. I'm gonna make sure my shoulders are on there. This is not the way you should get on a chair. Okay, getting low, drive it up, 25 reps. Also make sure those knees don't go in. You're gonna keep them apart as you're driving. Whole crew, we're into May. I'm just gonna let you know Monday is May 4th, one of the best days of the year. So if you have anything you want to see, let me know. Whew. Past that halfway mark, keep it going. Five more. Looking good, looking good. Feel those hips opening up. 2, 3, 4, 25. Woo. Now I'm back into my bicep curl for 20. Shoulders back, core tight. Here we go. Whew. Tell you what, crew, we're about 2/3 down. Got about a third left, so 5-ish minutes. Let's hang on to it. You get plenty of recovery at the end. And especially after yesterday. Yesterday was a quick and fast one. Today's a little bit more of a slow burner. Looking good. 16, here we go. 18, 19, last one for 20. Back in those 15 push-ups, crew. Again, find that core, keep it nice and tight. Get low, drive it on up. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we got those 10 Russian twists per side. Shoulders back, core tight. Let's get into it, crew. Woo. Remember, you should be feeling those obliques and that front side core as you go through this. 8, 9, last ones. And I got my 5 in and outs where I gave you a little bit wet to make it happen like the captain. Shoulders over wrist, core tight, knees in, right back out. 3, 4, 5. Whew. Okay, crew, back to the top, 100 high knees. Whew. Now things are getting spicy. Speaking of spicy, I really know I was gonna go with that. I was gonna fish challenge or something. Didn't work. Whew. But crew, keep it up. Getting closer to that 100. Got just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Back in those bridges. Let's get those 25 knocked out. Opening up those hips. And if your feet are on a wet deck, please make sure you don't slide. As always, check the safety of your environment. If you've ever gone for a safe certification, you know it's all about checking the safety. If you've not been first aid certified, CPR, AED, highly recommend it. It's a good thing to always have in your pocket. It's outside of one time of lifeguarding. I haven't needed it, but it's good to know it. Here we go, last 10. Squeeze those butt cheeks to the top. There's 3, 2, last one. Back into my bicep curls. We've got about 2 minutes to go, 120 seconds. Let's try to get as much done with this round as we can. Whew. 6, 7, 8, 9. Looking good. Halfway. You're gonna give me that power up, try and slow a little bit down. 14, 15, 18, here we go, 19, and 20. Whew, let's get those 15 push-ups done, and then we're gonna move into our next phase. Keeping that core tight. 14, 15. Whew, there we go. We still have a minute. Here, go ahead, get into my Russian twist. Again, we want to try and run that clock down to 0. Keeping that core tight, shoulders back. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Now we get into that in and out. We got 30 seconds. Let's knock out these 5 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, crew, plenty of time to get back to high knees. You got 15 seconds. I probably won't get through 100, so I'm just gonna get going until again that clock strikes 0. Then we get our rest, crew. So let's keep it here. Because we got 3, 2, 1. Take that break. Whew, that was a fun first round. Let's talk about your second round. Again, it's 15 minutes. It was created to kind of oppose this one, so we're gonna do 100 butt kickers this time. Again, just count one side. When that hits 50, you've totaled 100. 25 hip bridges, where your feet are on the chair, back's on the ground, you're lifting up, controlling down. Again, if that's too much for you, especially for any low back issues, just take it to a bridge on the ground. 20 overhead tricep extensions. Make sure that shoulder isn't eating it into the earlobe. Rather, you're just bending at those elbows. We'll talk more when we get there. 15 dumbbell hinge fly. It's like a deadlift. You have that tension butt, back, and legs. When you take those arms out, relatively straight option, slight bend, squeezing the upper back. Again, no tension in that low back. Side plank hip dips will be on our side. Dipping it, we've done these before. And then 5 squat jumps to wrap it on up. I'm gonna move my chair a little further, so that way everyone can see and I'm not going to soak myself wet to make it happen. Okay, crew, let's go ahead, and you've had just over a minute of rest, so shake out what you need to. We start with 100 butt kickers. I just need to find where I hid my mouse. Okay, crew, we take this up in 3, 2, 1. Let's get moving. 100 butt kickers. Getting those hips up, or heels up, I should say. Again, this is to work exactly opposite what we just did with those high knees. So that last round, if you can, try to get those heels to tap those hands back on your booty, or again, just best effort. And my shoe just came untied. Okay, crew, we got just a couple more. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now for that hip bridge, my feet will be on the chair, my back is on the ground. I'm going to try to lift my hips all the way up, off the ground, right back down, squeezing the butt, back and legs up top, core staying active. We got 25 reps. We're getting a nice little mist right now, it's great. 12. Again, you should feel a lot more butt, back and legs. 17, 18, 19, 20. Looking good. Last 5. 3, 4, and 5. Cool. Now we're going to flip it over. You can do this seated or standing. Overhead tricep extension, we got 20. My elbows are in, tuck those hips, core tight, just bend, drive it up, control down. Now if you have any issues going overhead, you can always give me a hip hinge tricep extension. That looks like this for 20 reps as well. You just have a lighter weight in each hand. Looking good, crew. 8. Halfway at 10. After this, we're gonna go into those 15 hip hinge flies. Right now, just focus on that control, firing those triceps. 6, 8, 9. Here we go, last one. And 10. Now I'm going to grab onto my lighter weights for that hip hinge fly. Shoulders down, back, core tight. From here, taking those arms straight out, slow on that way down, pinching those shoulder blades together. That's going to, again, activate through that upper back, not feeling it in the lower back. keeping that core tight. Again, we've got 15 of these. 9, 10, last 5, then we go 10 side plank hip dips, again per side, and there we go. So for those side planks, I'm not really going to face you guys as well. Again, we're going to go ahead, be shoulders stacked over that elbow, core is tight, we're going to drop those hips down, right back up, option, bend that bottom knee, same motion, just a different intensity. We got 10 on each side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching sides, 10 that other side. 1, squeeze those butt cheeks. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we've got our 5 squat jumps. So get nice and low, explode up and right back down. Just want to make sure don't actually go too high. And 5. Now back into those 100 high knees. I'm just going to tie my shoe, but you're still on the clock. We're 4 minutes in. Let's get this second round started, crew. Woo. Okay, there we go. 100 butt kickers. Drive it up, and my other shoe's untied. You guys keep those butt kickers going. Whew. Double untied shoelace. That's not a good omen. Okay. Keep it going, crew. Remember, when we're done with that 100 butt kickers, you have 25 of those hip bridges with your feet on that chair. Or again, if that's too much for you, take it down to the ground, and you can do those hip bridges without the chair. The rain's simmering down, so I'm gonna go ahead, move my chair out, keep that core tight, drive it up, and pull it on down, protect that head. Looking solid, crew. Remember, those hips are open, butt's tight at the top. Looking good, crew. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, lift up, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. Now my 20 overhead tricep extension, grabbing onto that heavier weight if you got it. Shoulders down back, core tight. Let's drive it up, right back down. Whew. You guys are looking solid right now. 8, 9, 10. In fact, you have less than 2/3 of the way to go. We're quickly approaching that halfway point. Think about all the fun you do with your Saturday after this. 4, 3, here's 2, last 1. Now I've got those 15 hip hinge flies. Again, feel butt back and legs, shoulders back, core tight. Then I squeeze, feeling that upper back. Find that control on that way down. Looking solid, crew. Again, all about that control, that tempo can increase that challenge for you. So if you feel like, oh man, all I ever have are light weights or soup cans, play with that tempo. In 3, 2, and 1. Now I've got my side plank hip dip, 10 on each side, shoulder over wrist. I can be on my feet or my bottom knee. Squeeze that core as we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. 10 more this side. Drive it up and back down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 5 of those nice little squats. Let's explode it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew, that means butt kickers. 100. This is gonna be the fun part. Remember, drive those heels up. You guys are looking solid right now. Whew. You know, counting to 50 while trying to think about what to talk about, it's like not my special gift. I'm deciding. Keep losing track. But hopefully you guys are staying on track at home. Good thing you got just 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Now we got 25 hip bridges. Getting those feet up on that chair. I'm going to lock that chair more in place so it don't move on me as much. Whew. Again, protect that head. Don't set your head on a weight. That's never comfy. Drive up and squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, same thing. You can always add a weight onto those hips or slow down that speed to increase that difficulty. Last 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that could have gotten awkward. One cheek might have gotten stronger than the other. Okay, we got those 20 overhead tricep extensions. Lock those shoulders, core tight, drive it up, control it down. Whew. You guys are looking solid this morning. We're coming up to that last third. So even if you're a little tired, hang on to it because we're getting in that home stretch. Yes, crew. 18, 19, and 20. Bam. Okay. Those hip hinge reverse flies. Again, find that position. Squeeze that upper back. Keep that focus in your mind of what you're moving. Whew. You guys are looking solid. Remember, it's just 15 reps here. So use that time to slow it down as you need it. On my last 5, 3, 2, last 1. Whew. Okay, 10 side plank hip dips per side, crew. So let's go ahead, get into it. Shoulder over that wrist. Core is nice and tight. Lower those hips, drive it up. That rein is simmering it down. I like it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to switch sides. 10 more on that other side. Drive it up, control it down. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 of those squat jumps, crew. Let's get low. Let's explode up. Again, that jump might not be your jam, so you can just give me that squat calf raise. But now, back into those 100 butt kickers. Whew. And that left shoe does not want to stay tied, man. Just practice safety at home. Stop and tie those shoes as you need them. Don't trip on me. If you do, I won't tell anyone. Whew. Keeping it going, crew. Coming up on the last about 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, hip bridge time. Again, 25 here, making sure you're not gonna hit your head on anything. It's gonna be the last round when I finally don't hit my head on weights. I like it. Squeeze at the top, control on down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're looking good, crew. Play with that range of motion, play with that speed. You're gonna feel it butt, back of legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, overhead extensions. Let's get into it. Grab that weight. We got 20 of them. Whew. Drive it up, control it down. You guys are on fire. We are approaching the last 2 minutes. Not like fire festival fire, but like actual fire. So let's keep that drive going, crew. Whew, halfway. 17, 18. Here we go for 19 and 20. And going back into that hip hinge. Fly. Let's lower those chests. Keep that core tight, spine long. Squeeze that upper back. Only 15. You guys are looking solid. Again, if you start to get tired and you start to find that you're swaying a lot, either slow it down, get lighter weights, or just go through it with emotion. Don't worry about using those weights. I think we got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 10 side plank hip dips per side. Let's go ahead, load on into it. Shoulders over those wrists, moving at those hips. That core is tight, feeling at those obliques. Squeeze that butt cheek. Let's switch sides. 10 on the other side. Nine, 10. Okay, let's get those 5 squats in. Get nice and low. Explode it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right back into butt kickers. We have 30 seconds to go. Hang on to it. If you finish your 100 butt kickers and we'll get back on that chair, I say go for it. Don't let nothing stop you. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish out here with your last 15 seconds. Whew. Let's keep that drive. And then, crew, you will have gotten through the 2 long blocks of the day, and you get to enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Crew, we take it down in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Well, as always, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Definitely, hopefully it makes up for yesterday's whoopsie. But anyway, I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your Saturday. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, 9 a.m. I am on double duty. I will also be training tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Cascade Athletic Club, live as well. I'm going to try and go live for you guys too. So check it out.